just stepped out of your time machine and took a deep breath. The smell of smoke and sea salt is redolent. The ground beneath you is frozen earth. Wind lashes across your face as gulls cry overhead. You're standing on the rugged coast of Scandinavia. The year is 872 AD. You've just arrived in the Viking Age. Welcome to Pick a Past, your personal time travel guide no matter where or when you are. Before you lies a long wooden ship pulled onto the shore. Carved dragon heads guard its bow. Men and women move with purpose, sharpening blades, hauling nets, stacking barrels of mead. Their world is brutal, simple, and deeply alive. You don't have a map. You don't speak the language. But you need to understand how to survive here and who these people truly are. Step 1. Know where you are. This isn't one country. It's a scattered world of tribes and chieftains. Norway, Sweden, and Denmark are not yet nations, just icy kingdoms ruled by local jarls, each fighting for land and loyalty. To your east lies the Baltic. To the west, the promise of new lands. Iceland, Greenland, and soon a continent the Vikings will call Vinland, what you know as North America. The people around you don't see themselves as villains or heroes. They see themselves as survivors, farmers, traders, and warriors when needed. Their gods are many: Odin, Thor, Freya, and Loki. Their world is divided between 9 realms, and they believe the gods walk among them. Death isn't an end here, it's a destination. To die in battle is to enter Valhalla, an eternal feast for the brave. If you die with a weapon in your hand, you rise. If you die without one, you fade. Step 2. Learn the rhythm of Viking life. You wake at dawn to the sound of the blacksmith's hammer. You share a longhouse with your clan, a smoky wooden hall packed with families, livestock, and flickering torches. The fire never goes out. It's warmth, protection, and life. Breakfast is simple: bread, porridge, and dried fish. Everyone works. There are no idle hands here. Women weave, cook, and manage the farm. Men fish, hunt, and prepare for raids. Children learn early how to row, how to fight, how to die without fear. Winter is harsh, the sea freezes, wolves roam the forest. But when spring returns, everything changes. The longships are dragged to the shore. Axes are sharpened, shields painted with the colors of their clans. It's raiding season. You hear talk of a place called Lindisfarne, a monastery far across the sea. Soft men, easy gold, a holy place with no warriors to defend it. And for the Vikings, faith does not equal mercy. Step 3. Understand the Viking code. It's not chaos, it's honor. Every man and woman is bound by drengskaper, the Viking sense of courage, loyalty, and truth. To betray your kin is worse than death. To lie brings shame that stains your bloodline. Disputes are settled in a thing, a local council where laws are spoken aloud. You'd think it primitive, but it's one of the earliest forms of democracy. Even kings must answer to the people. But outside the village, the code shifts. If you meet another crew at sea, you fight, or you die. The world is divided between those who sail and those who sink. Night falls. You sit by the fire, wrapped in furs, staring into the flames. The sky above you glows with the northern lights, green and red ribbons dancing across the dark. The villagers whisper that it's the armor of Valkyries, the spirits who choose which warriors live and which ones fall. A horn sounds in the distance. Tomorrow, the longships will leave for England. You're given a choice: stay here, safe, tending the fields, or join the raid, crossing an ocean of unknowns. The fire crackles. Someone places an axe in your hand. The metal is cold, but it feels right. You've chosen your course, and soon, you'll learn, in the Viking world, only the brave are remembered. The morning mist rolls off the sea as the village awakens. Your heart pounds beneath your furs. The longship creaks under the weight of warriors and weapons. You're about to sail with them across a cold, endless ocean toward the unknown. A horn sounds once, then again. The oars strike the water in rhythm, and just like that, you've left the safety of the fjords behind. The wind whips through your hair. Salt stings your lips. No compass, no map, only the stars and the stories of those who came before you. Days turn to weeks. You sleep beneath the sail, wrapped in wool, dreaming of home. You learn to row until your arms ache. You learn to patch torn sails with rawhide. And you learn that the sea, not the sword, is the Vikings' greatest enemy. Step 4. Learn the art of survival at sea. The North Atlantic doesn't forgive mistakes. One wrong wave can flip a ship and end a crew. To live, you must learn the signs, the flight of seabirds, the drift of clouds, the smell of land. Food is simple: dried meat, hard bread, and smoked fish. Fresh water is rationed. You'll drink mead when the water runs out, and it will. Superstition keeps the men sane. They carve runes into the mast for protection. They whisper prayers to Njord, god of the sea. If a bird lands on your ship, it's a sign. If a wave takes your oar, it's an omen. You stay quiet when the sea grows calm, because calm water in the Viking world means a storm is coming. After what feels like forever, land appears. Cliffs, green hills, and the faint outline of wooden huts. England. The ship glides onto the sand. The warriors leap off, shields ready. You follow, gripping your axe. This is your first raid. The target is a monastery. Golden chalices, silver crosses. The monks run, terrified, calling for their god. To the Vikings, their cries are not blasphemy, just the sound of fear. But the truth hits harder than any blade. War is not glory. It's noise, fire, blood. And in that chaos, you learn the real meaning of the Viking code. Step 5. How to adapt. How to thrive. Killing makes you feared, but trading makes you rich. Not all Vikings are raiders. Some are explorers, farmers, and craftsmen. Once the raids are done, the smart ones turn profit into power. You find yourself in a trading post near the sea. Piles of amber, furs, weapons, and slaves. Silver coins from Arabia glint in the sunlight. People speak Norse, Saxon, even Greek. The Viking world connects everything, from Russia to Ireland, from Iceland to Byzantium. If you're clever, you trade, not fight. If you're bold, you sail farther than anyone else. And if you're lucky, you might live long enough to see peace. At night, you sit by a roaring fire, listening to the skalds, Viking poets, tell stories of the gods and fallen heroes. Each verse is a reminder. Every act of courage, every voyage, every loss becomes part of a greater saga. To be forgotten is the only true death. Step 6. Understanding power. As years pass, you see the world changing. Small villages grow into kingdoms. Fame becomes as valuable as gold. A jarl who unites his clans becomes a king. And for the first time, the Vikings start to look outward, to conquer, not just survive. Christianity begins to spread, brought by priests and traders. Old gods fade, temples turn to churches. And the stories of Odin and Thor are slowly replaced by crosses and saints. Some accept it, others fight it. But change, like the tide, can't be stopped. You've lived through the rise of one of the most feared and admired cultures in history. You've learned to build, to battle, to lead, to lose. You've seen the strength and the cost of freedom. You've found your place. You stand once more on the shore where your journey began. The Longships rest in the sand, their sails torn, their wood worn by time. You can still hear the songs of warriors echoing across the fjord. You've learned to live by the blade, by the storm, by your word. You've seen what it means to live without fear of death. Because here, death is just another voyage. You've adapted, you've thrived, you've earned your place among the brave. Welcome home, time traveler. You found your place in the Viking Age. Make sure to like and subscribe for more adventures through time.